they got to turn down this temperature in Green Bay. And they've got to, just like in Houston, try to get Deshaun Watson to be calm and buy in. You got to try to do the same thing with Aaron Rodgers, because if you end up with a nuclear divorce, guess who's winning that? Rodgers is winning that. You ain't ready for Jordan Love to be the starting quarterback in week 1 of this year because you drafted a project. He's not ready to do that. So what? You're going to end up going 5-11 with the Jordan Love, or then bring in some McCown brother? I'm sure there's a younger McCown brother that's still kicking around somewhere. Going to bring him in for a year and then go to Jordan Love. I mean, you can't, after this season, that's going to be the choice. Whatever's going to take to make sure Aaron Rodgers feels like this is the good place to be is what you've got to do, because he's playing at a level that nobody aside from maybe Patrick Mahomes is playing at in the NFL. And coming out of this year, the Packers should be all optimism. It should sting that you lost, but it should be all optimism. Man, we've been to the NFC Championship game twice in a row. We've been the number 1 seed this year. We were hosting an NFC title game. Rodgers at 37 is showing no signs of slowing down. We got a really good squad, a young coach. You know what? We're just building. And why there's not optimism there, that's the real flaw. For some reason, what's going on in Green Bay is bickering or resentment or heat or something, and that's not the way that this should be. This should be we're close, guys. We're really close. We're running it back. Aaron, you've been amazing. What can we do? Let's bring the minds together, including yours, Aaron. How do we get over the top? Because this is the only thing that we need to do right now. I mean, you're the Green Bay Packers. You've been to 1 Super Bowl in 10 years, and you've had Aaron freaking Rodgers. This should not be a time for a divorce. It should not be a time where the rest of the NFL is like, yeah, that thing is really screwed up. They hate one another. This should be a time where you're like, okay, we're running this thing back because we are close. And the time that they won the Super Bowl, they were 10-6 in a wild card. It wasn't that you had to be the number 1 seed. You just had to have a balanced team that got hot at the right time and had the right coach. At the time, McCarthy was the right coach. It's a real sin that you come off of 13-3 in the 1 seed, and it feels like it's Armageddon. That's something has gone horribly awry for that to be a healthy dose of pessimism in Green Bay.